Understanding whether a guy is genuinely into you can feel confusing, especially when he isn't openly expressing his feelings. Most men don't confess their interest right away, sometimes out of shyness, uncertainty, or fear of being rejected. Instead, they show their emotions through small actions, quiet gestures, and subtle behaviors that reveal far more than their words ever could. These tiny signs often slip under the radar, but when you notice them collectively, they paint a clear picture of someone who feels a growing affection toward you. The truth is, attraction is rarely loud. It's found in the small moments, his tone when he talks to you, the way he looks at you, how he reacts when you're around, and the effort he puts into making you smile. A lot of guys express interest without even realizing it themselves. Their bodies react naturally, their habits shift slightly, and their priorities begin to change because of how much they enjoy your presence. This is why understanding these subtle signs is so important. They help you see the truth behind the unspoken. When a guy likes you, his behavior becomes more attentive, more consistent, and more invested. He becomes curious about your life, notices things others overlook, and finds ways to be closer to you, even if he tries to play it cool. His actions often reveal what his words hide. These signs also matter because they help you understand emotional intention. Many women mistake kindness or friendliness for romantic interest, while others overlook clear signals because they seem too subtle or confusing. But once you learn how to read these behaviors, everything becomes easier. You will be able to tell when a guy truly values you, not just as someone he likes talking to, but as someone who genuinely matters to him. These signs show the presence of deeper feelings, even if he hasn't gathered the courage to express them openly. Another important thing to remember is that every guy expresses interest differently. Some tease playfully, while others get shy and nervous. Some show affection through humor, while others try to impress you in small, thoughtful ways. Some look at you with warmth they can't hide, while others reveal their interest with the consistent time and attention they give you. No matter the approach, the underlying message is the same. He cares. He wants to know you better, make you smile, and create moments of connection. Recognizing these subtle signs empowers you. It helps you understand his intentions more clearly and gives you the confidence to know what steps to take next, whether you want to encourage a connection or simply be aware of how he feels. These behaviors aren't random. They're emotional clues that reflect his growing affection. By paying attention to the small things, you'll uncover the truth behind what he feels but hasn't said out loud. Because real interest isn't always spoken, it's shown in ways that are soft, quiet, and meaningful. 1. He remembers tiny details about you. When a guy is genuinely interested in you, he naturally pays close attention to the things you say, often without even realizing it. Remembering small details isn't just about having a good memory. It's a sign that he values what you share and holds on to it because it matters to him. Maybe you casually mentioned your favorite snack, a childhood story, or the name of your pet, and he brings it up later in conversation. Perhaps he recalls the exact way you take your coffee or remembers an upcoming exam, meeting, or event you were stressed about. He doesn't need reminders because your words stick with him. This kind of attention shows he's not just hearing you, he's listening with intention. It also means he's mentally storing information so he can connect with you more meaningfully in the future. He may surprise you by choosing a movie you once said you liked, asking how a specific day went, or sending you something related to a topic you talked about weeks ago. These gestures show emotional presence and genuine care. A guy who isn't interested usually forgets the small stuff quickly, but someone who likes you puts effort into remembering, even unintentionally, because you occupy space in his thoughts. 2. He finds reasons to be near you. When a guy goes out of his way to be close to you physically or situationally, it's one of the clearest yet most subtle signs that he's into you. He might suddenly show up in places where you usually hang out, sit near you during group gatherings, or position himself so that he naturally ends up in your space. Even in simple everyday interactions, he chooses seats next to you, walks beside you, or stays around longer than necessary just to extend the moment. He may volunteer to help you with small things, offer to accompany you somewhere, or conveniently appear whenever you need something. These are intentional choices that indicate he feels drawn to your presence. Being near you allows him to feel connected, observe you, and create opportunity for conversation. Sometimes he might pretend it's all coincidence, but patterns give him away. People don't repeatedly gravitate towards someone without a reason. His body language often reinforces this. He leans in, faces toward you, and stays close even in crowded spaces. It's his quiet way of saying he feels comfortable with you and wants to be part of your world. 3. His eyes light up when he sees you. Eyes can reveal emotions long before words do. When a guy really likes you, there's an unmistakable spark in his eyes the moment you enter the room. His expression softens, brightens, or shifts into genuine excitement before he even speaks. This reaction is natural and often involuntary. It happens because your presence triggers happiness, interest, or a sense of connection. He might hold eye contact a little longer than usual, or his eyes may widen slightly as a subconscious sign of attraction. You may also notice small expressions accompanying it, like a quick smile, raised eyebrows, or a noticeable change in his posture as he becomes more alert and engaged. Even on his worst days, seeing you might briefly lift his mood, reflected instantly in his face. People don't fake this type of reaction. It's instinctive. He may look at you more often than he realizes, glance at you from across the room, or seem to search for you in a crowd. The warmth in his eyes communicates interest, affection, and admiration, something difficult to hide. When a guy's eyes light up at the sight of someone, it's one of the purest indicators that he genuinely feels something special. 4. He tries to make you laugh. When a guy is into you, making you laugh becomes one of his favorite missions. Humor is a powerful bonding tool, and he uses it to create moments that feel light, fun, and memorable. You might notice that he puts extra effort into cracking jokes, telling funny stories, or teasing you playfully, all in hopes of seeing you smile. Even if he's not naturally a comedian, he still tries, because your laughter feels like a reward to him. He may act a little sillier than usual, exaggerate things for comedic effect, or use inside jokes as created with you over time. When it's just the two of you, he might be even more animated, trying to build a connection through shared joy. Your reactions matter to him. You can see it in the way he waits for your response or lights up when you laugh. This is more than casual friendliness. It's his way of showing affection without being too direct. Humor makes it easier for him to be around you while avoiding awkwardness or pressure.
Plus, if he feels comfortable enough to joke around you, it's a sign he's emotionally invested and enjoying your company. 5. He compliments you differently. A guy who likes you doesn't just give generic compliments. His words are thoughtful, personal, and meaningful. Instead of saying things anyone could say, like "you look nice," he notices the little things that others overlook. He might compliment your style, the way you express yourself, your intelligence, or the way you make him feel. His compliments often carry a softer tone, a deeper intention, or a hint of admiration behind them. They're not just about appearance. They reflect genuine appreciation for who you are. He may compliment your strengths, achievements, or unique personality traits. You might also notice he gets a little shy or smiles after saying something sweet, showing that he cares about how you receive it. Sometimes his compliments feel almost protective or proud, like he wants you to know your worth. He may even compliment you indirectly, telling others positive things about you or showing excitement when someone else praises you. This thoughtful approach separates his compliments from casual kindness. He's not just being polite. He's revealing how much he genuinely sees and values you. 6. He gets a little nervous around you. Nervousness is one of the most telling signs that a guy has feelings he's trying to manage. Even confident men get slightly flustered when they are around someone they really like. You might notice subtle signs: fidgeting, adjusting his clothes, stumbling over words, or acting unusually quiet or chatty. He may appear unsure of what to do with his hands or become overly careful about what he says. Sometimes he tries too hard to be smooth, which makes him even more obvious. His nervousness isn't a bad thing. It's a sign he cares about the impression he makes on you. He doesn't want to mess up, so his body reacts naturally. Around others, he may seem relaxed and effortless, but with you, his energy shifts because your presence matters more. He becomes more self-aware, wanting to look good, sound confident, and avoid awkward mistakes. This nervousness often fades as he grows more comfortable, but in the early stages, it's a clear signal of genuine interest. 7. He initiates conversations often. When a guy consistently initiates conversations with you, it's a strong sign that he genuinely wants to be connected. This isn't just about saying hi once in a while. It's about him putting in continuous effort to interact with you. He might text you first, start conversations in person, or comment on things you post online as a way of keeping communication alive. Initiating contact shows that he thinks of you even when you're not around, and he enjoys the energy you bring to his day. Sometimes he may not have anything specific to talk about, yet he still finds excuses to reach out, like sending a funny meme or asking a small question just to start something. Even in group settings, he may steer conversations toward you or ask your opinion more than anyone else's. What makes this different from simple friendliness is consistency and enthusiasm. He replies quickly, continues the conversation, and rarely lets it die out. He wants to know more about your life, your thoughts, and your feelings. And this curiosity naturally drives him to talk to you often. Guys don't regularly start conversations with someone unless they feel a special connection or want to build one. His efforts, even small ones, reveal that he values communication with you more than with others. 8. He mirrors your body language. Mirroring is a subconscious behavior that often appears when someone feels attracted, comfortable, or emotionally connected. When a guy mirrors your body language, it means he is tuned into you on a deeper level. This is something humans naturally do with people they like. You may notice that he adopts your posture, matches your tone, or adjusts his pace to follow your rhythm. If you cross your legs, lean forward, or gesture a certain way, he might do the same without realizing it. This happens because he wants to sync with your energy and feel closer to you. It's also a sign that he's engaged and paying attention not just to your words but to your presence. Mirroring can show up in smaller behaviors too, like taking sips of his drink right after you do or laughing slightly after you smile. It's his mind's subtle way of saying, "I feel connected to you." This kind of nonverbal communication is rarely faked. It's instinctive. When combined with other signs, mirroring becomes a very strong indication that he's attracted to you and wants to create harmony and emotional alignment between you both. 9. He tries to impress you subtly. When a guy likes you, he often tries to impress you, but not always in an obvious, show-off way. Instead, his efforts may appear gentle, thoughtful, and almost hidden. He might tell you about something he accomplished, casually mention a skill he's proud of, or subtly highlight qualities he hopes you'll notice. He may offer help with things to show reliability, or go out of his way to be kind and considerate around you. Sometimes he straightens up when you walk by, speaks with more confidence, or becomes more focused and attentive to appear at his best. In group settings, he may participate more actively when you're present or try to handle challenges smoothly so you'll see him as capable and dependable. He might also try to impress you through actions, dressing a bit nicer, improving something about himself, or surprising you with thoughtful gestures. These efforts aren't about bragging. They're about making you see qualities he hopes will stand out. The subtlety matters because he doesn't want to seem desperate or obvious. Instead, he wants you to naturally pick up on his strengths and see him in a positive light. His quiet attempts to shine around you are often some of the clearest signs that he's genuinely interested. 10. He teases you playfully. Playful teasing is one of the oldest and most natural ways a guy shows interest. When he likes you, he may tease you in a light, fun, and harmless way, not to annoy you, but to create a comfortable bond. His teasing tends to be gentle, never offensive, and usually paired with a smile, laughter, or warm tone. It's his way of getting closer while testing how you respond to his sense of humor. Through playful teasing, he also creates small shared moments that feel special and memorable. He might joke about something you said, mimic your expressions, or lightly poke fun at your habits, but always in a way that makes you feel included rather than targeted. This kind of teasing shows he's paying attention to your personality and feels comfortable enough to interact with you in a more personal, engaging way. Sometimes, he uses teasing to flirt without being too direct. It breaks the tension and gives both of you a chance to laugh together. If he adds a touch of warmth, compliments afterward, or switches to a softer tone to make sure you're okay, it's a sign he cares and wants you to feel good. Playful teasing reveals both affection and emotional connection. 11. He is curious about your life. A guy who likes you becomes genuinely interested in getting to know you, not just the surface-level facts but the deeper parts of your personality, dreams, and daily life. He asks questions about your interests, your past, your routines, and your preferences. He wants to know what makes you happy, what stresses you out, and what you're passionate about. This curiosity goes beyond polite conversation. It shows that he values who you are as a person. He may remember things you tell him and bring them up later, showing that he's not only listening but caring. He might ask follow-up questions, wanting to understand you more fully, or he may show a real interest in your world, your hobbies, culture, work, family, and friends. When a guy is curious about your life, he engages in conversations with genuine enthusiasm rather than obligation. He celebrates your wins, supports your goals, and pays attention to the things you love. This curiosity reveals that he's imagining you as a part of his world and wants to build a deeper, more meaningful connection. 12. He shows genuine concern for you. Concern is one of the most heartfelt signs of attraction. When a guy truly cares about you, he doesn't just enjoy the fun moments. He looks out for you during the difficult ones too. He checks in when you seem upset, asks if you've eaten, worries when you're sick, or notices when your mood shifts. His concern is authentic, not controlling. He simply wants to know you're safe, comfortable, and okay. He may offer help when you need it or be quick to listen when something's bothering you. Even small gestures, like reminding you to rest, helping you carry something heavy, or making sure you get home safely, show that he's thinking about your well-being. What sets genuine concern apart from friendliness is consistency and emotional warmth. He doesn't disappear when things get tough. Instead, he becomes more present. A guy who shows concern is revealing his softer, protective side, which only comes out when someone matters to him. His actions show that your feelings and safety are important to him, proving that his interest goes deeper than casual attraction. 13. He notices small changes in your appearance. When a guy likes you, even the tiniest changes in your appearance catch his attention. You might think no one would notice a slightly different hairstyle, a new shade of lipstick, or a subtle upgrade in your outfit. But he does. This isn't because he's overly observant with everyone. It's because his eyes naturally gravitate toward you. He pays attention without trying. If you cut your hair, change your nails, or wear something new, he might compliment you right away or look at you a little longer before saying anything. Sometimes he won't comment directly, but his expressions give him away. Raised eyebrows, a smile, or a moment of surprise. He notices because he genuinely cares about how you feel and enjoys seeing you express yourself, whether through fashion, makeup, or your overall style. This level of attention reveals emotional investment, because most people overlook small changes unless the person truly matters to them. It's a subtle way of showing admiration and proving that you stand out to him more than anyone else in the room. 14. His friends act different around you. Friends often reveal what a guy tries to hide. When his friends act different around you, it's usually because they know he likes you. Their behavior may suddenly shift. They might tease him, give you knowing smiles, or become more interested in getting to know you. Sometimes they become extra polite, almost as if they're trying to make a good impression on his behalf. Or they may step back and give the two of you space, which is a silent approval of his feelings. You might notice them nudging him, whispering jokes, or watching his reactions when you're around. They know more about his emotions than he shows publicly, so their behavior is often the clearest sign of what he hasn't said out loud. If his friends treat you differently from others, it's a strong indication that he's talked about you, expressed interest, or shown excitement when your name comes up. Friends don't behave this way for no reason. They react because they sense something growing between you two, and they want to support or tease him about it. 15. He makes time for you even when busy. Time is one of the most valuable things a person can give, and when a guy makes time for you despite a packed schedule, it speaks volumes. Even when he's busy with work, studies, or responsibilities, he still finds moments to text, call, or meet you. He may adjust his plans, squeeze you into his day, or stay up a little later just to talk. This isn't out of obligation. It's because he prioritizes you. You're not just another part of his day. You become someone he wants to invest his time and energy into. If he consistently chooses to spend time with you instead of doing something else, or he ensures you feel included in his life despite his commitments, it shows genuine interest. He wants you to feel valued and connected, even when things get hectic. A guy who isn't interested will use business as an excuse, but a guy who likes you will make an effort. His willingness to show up, stay present, and keep communication steady is a strong sign that you matter to him more than you might realize.